Welcome to Pismo Beach.
You can see the beach from our house. Not too shabby of a view. I've always wanted to stay in a place with a balcony on the top of the roof.
Oh, I missed that noise.
Oh, I didn't miss that noise. And I'm sure our neighbors didn't either.
The reason why we came up here is to hang out at accuair for the day. They're having an open house for their vendors and their dealers to kind of show them all the new technology. And it just made for a great road trip and a great trip to bring all the friends up. So that's where we are today. And oddly enough, there's some little minor issues that we need to fix and some like loose bolts that we found and some like flapping panels. And I was just with the owner Reno and we were talking about it. And oddly enough, as I came to accuair, my airlift management started going haywire. For whatever reason, my front left airbag is completely unresponsive. If I air out, that will not air out. If I air up, that won't air up. It's just stuck at that ride height. Every other thing is working, but that's not working right now. And as I was just looking at it, he was like, you know what, dude, screw it. We don't want you rolling around like that. So he's like, come to the back of the shop where we have the S7 and we'll get working on it, which is like crazy. I'm super thankful that he's helping me out, letting me use some of the space in the shop because I have no place to work on this car right now. And this was completely unexpected. And it's awesome that he's gonna like help me a little bit and work on the car, even though it has airlift on there. So this is actually his S7 that they converted it to an RS7. So they put the twin turbos inside this motor. So it's an S7 on the outside, but on the inside, it's actually the performance of an RS7. In the back of this trunk, they have their CVT on display. So this is his old management setup with the dual tanks and management in the middle. And then they just temporarily put the CVT here. So this right here is pretty much like all of that into one thing. And they were doing sound tests and everything. And we got to like hear it for the first time and it sounds incredibly good. You like barely hear it. We sat in the front seat of the car and had the tank on. You can like barely even hear that it's on. Super, super crazy. I'm gonna turn the car on, air up and then air out. And let's see if that front left decides to air out. So the rear aired out, and then once again, this front left, it like kind of aired out, but like it didn't. There's still like an inch more it could tuck. So I'm not sure what the hell is going on. So I'm gonna air this car back up and we're gonna start digging into it. Don't mind the no photos. We got the okay access from the head honchos.
I want to get this for the shop.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, so you can figure out what.
Oh,
M6
dude,
by 1.9.
I need one of those.
You do? M5. A camera?
No, one of those. I need to find what bolt goes into my intake.
Dude, this is the organization that we need. Oh, wow.
Right here, man.
Hey, Mick, am I allowed to show innovation behind you?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Ooh.
You talking about me?
I can't show what's behind my hand, though.
Hey, did you know I used to work here? Me too.
Yes. You did work here.
Just making sure you know your
Used to. He is working here.
I've already told him that you're like,
Dude,
you're the head honcho.
We need this. Torques. I actually own this place. 7,000 square feet.
Gold, baby!
Goals. It's gold, baby.
This is, no, it's gold and goals. I wish I had tool things. This is like...
It's not that they have tools, it's that they actually put them back when they're done with them.
Don't look at me.
Beckerman?
Hey, remember the other day when I was like, you need line wrenches? This is what you need for brake lines.
Oh.
Here you go. Go fix your shit.
I don't know if that's enough, but thank you, Mick.
What are you talking about?
We need a fresh bolt. Wait, is that loose? It's just spinning, dude.
No, it's not. It's tightening. Yeah. Watch. Ready? Look.
Oh, baby.
That was tight. He did all.
This is all loose.
What's this scooter gang? Oh my. Please don't be doing that around here.
So we diagnosed the problem. The air line for the front left bag got pinched under one of the spindles, so it's completely screwed. Now, I don't know how like the timing and odds of this happened, but
It's a good thing you're at accuair, baby!
if we weren't at accuair, this wouldn't be possible to fix. They're like, oh, you need a new 3/8 steel braided line with a 90-degree kink? No worries, we got you. So we're gonna start taking this apart. And we literally got like a huge team of accuair guys just helping us out with it. So very, very gracious that they're letting us fix this in their shop. So originally this airline was hitting the sway bar bracket right here and it was pinched. This collar came a little bit loose. Mickey was able to loosen it by hand and he moved the line to the backside. And we were checking to see if this line had a leak in it by throwing some pressure in it without the wheel off, and it was holding just fine. But to be double sure, we're gonna throw a wheel on here and probably let it sit on the ground and put like 45 PSI in it and kind of just let it sit for like 20-30 minutes and see if it loses any pressure. But we might have lucked out. I think the line might be okay. Only time will tell.
Better. So much better. It's a lot smoother though, because before it was really like shuddery. Like I was like,
we may have just gotten really lucky. While we're waiting for the BRZ to figure out its life choices, we're on the scooter gang because this place is so big you can ride around on the scooters, and it still takes an hour to get to one side from the other side. Scooter brother! Time to show some of these cars. This is a pretty interesting collection. Everybody here is all on air. One of these days, owning a huge ass S-Class would be pretty cool. There's also some truck style and some older style. Definitely not my cup of tea, but I do appreciate it. 86 brother. Hey, that's my code. You can't have that. Dustin Williams, where are you at? Oh, and shout out to Premium Auto Styling. Let's get a car check. Introduce the name to the vlog. Say hello.
My name is Sean. Instagram, accuair Sean.
Oh boy, plug in. How long have you had it for?
Like 6 months.
6 months now?
Yeah.
You work at accuair.
I do.
So are you on air?
I'm not on air.
Oh man!
I was on air. I was on air on my last car. I still have my management and this will be on air in a month.
Okay, that's what I like to hear.
But it is on BC coilovers.
Isn't it series 10?
It's 10 series, yeah.
Or 10 series, yeah? Yeah, I always like this color. I almost got Miley in this color.
Yeah, I don't know the exact color match for it, but it is the 10 series color.
And isn't there like a serial stamp that says like 1 out of whatever?
Yeah, it's right.
900 out of 2500.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. It looks clean. It looks clean. That looks straight piped. Is that a custom exhaust?
Oh, no.
No, it's not. What are those tips?
Little piping. That is pipe. 3-inch piping is what it is.
So it's loud as hell.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yo!
Yeah. That's Anthony.
Are you Sperm Premium?
Anthony.
Motherfucker.
He sent me those, so I put them on.
Oh, that's so good. All right, after the car is sitting here for about an hour, it has not gone down a bit, so I think we're in the clear. Just a little mishap. I don't know how that line got like that. I guess just over time it got a little loose, and we got lucky that it happened in accuair. So I realized yesterday I didn't go over too many details about the car. Like for example, it looks like this hood is painted all the same color, but we actually left bits and pieces of the carbon fiber on the edges. Just a little bit. We did the same thing on the RX-7, and I really liked it. I feel like the carbon fiber hoods and like the end lengths looks cool, but I really like this new look of keeping it the same color and just throwing in just a bit of carbon fiber. So all the aero on the car is everything that comes with the Pandem kit. Some people think it's too much. I happen to like it. I figured this time if I'm gonna full send it with a 3.5 kit, I'd like to run all the aero pieces just to try to stay a little more true to what they released. This is my riding height. It looks a lot lower than it really is because the arches of the fenders are so deep. But so far I haven't had any trouble getting up any steep angles or anything like that. Especially when I air up, I have like another 3 inches of clearance in the front. This is the rear riding height. Looks super solid. I could maybe lower it just a little bit, but I kind of like to have a little wiggle room just in case we hit a bump or anything, because I rub a little bit like this on the freeway if I hit like a really big bump, but nothing too bad. What makes this aero different than the original 3 kit is on the Phantom B3 kit, there's just 1, 2, 3 fins, but on the 0.5 they added this like side canard. I happen to like it a lot more. Without that side piece, that sidewall, I do not like it, but I feel like this kind of ties it all together. The GT wing is known as a gooseneck. It might be known as other things, but as in California and like we're in my area, we kind of refer to these as a gooseneck. And we have these support rods. They're very, very cool. They had a full send into the carbon fiber trunk, but if I ever decide to get rid of this wing, I'll probably just get another carbon fiber trunk and replace it. I decided to keep the carbon fiber rather than going with the painted trunk just because I thought it was more true to the original state of the car, so I decided to leave it.
It's actually called a swan neck.
A swan neck?
Yeah.
Swan neck, gooseneck, whatever floats your boat.
2 totally different things.
Is it really?
No.
No. Can you pull the hood? We have the bay painted as well. We didn't pull the motor to paint the bay. They actually just bagged the car and took off anything surrounding like the sidewalls, and they painted as best they could. They did a really good job. I'm super happy with it. Maybe if I ever take the motor again, I might go drop it in the paint booth and spray it a little bit deeper, but this is like 95 out of 100. Pretty happy with it.
We're just about to leave. We're gonna head down to a bar and get drinks with everyone, just kind of hang out. And we're just on our way out and some people are pulling in. I think that they thought that it was like a little meet going on, but TJ's just taking some quick pictures. And then we are gonna go get some drinks at the bar and then hopefully head back to the beach in time that the sun is still out. Fingers crossed.
Is that an IPA?
Yeah, I used to work it. This is the best IPA.
You look like a natural, Mick.
Thank you.
Being here really reminds me of New Zealand with all the green grassy hills and whatnot. I don't know about so much about the beach, but when we were in New Zealand like 2 weeks ago, kind of looked like this. Pretty similar.
He's like, I don't really know.
How old is a dog? Like 3 hours? 3 hours old.
That was a good one. I like that. This is our new puppy. I need another one.
We need another one.
Look at his Wait, what's
Excuse me, sir. Sir, I have a very important question to ask. Sir. Oh. Don't let the sun and blue skies fool you. It is about 60 degrees and I am cold. Do not be fooled.
Girl. It's like 72. Everyone, he's lying.
It's not.
Literally 72.
It was 72 at peak today. It's much colder. Yo, quick shout out to Toxin Milk. We appreciate you today. Report this man's. I should have brought stickers. That's a good idea. If you haven't already, do it now because this man's is at it again.
Over here. Do what you gotta do, I guess.
This man's.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize.
This man's.
Get it on your cover.
Oh my god. While everyone is hanging out on the roof of the house, me and Ev Bex just found out there's a local boba stop. It's from these guys. I'll let them say what's up. Hey, you guys want a little shout out on the vlog?
Yeah, the coolest dude on YouTube.
We're gonna go get some boba now. Yeah. That's the move. All right, boys, you guys take it easy, all right? Oh shit, Evan, we've been spotted. Run. Oh shit. We'll be right back. I'm gonna get in so much trouble now that she knows I'm getting boba without her. I'm in the doghouse. Rip me.
You were in the doghouse last night.
Load it up. Oh. Oh my god! That hit his mouth!
Alright, one more.
You just took the balls on this thing.
You didn't believe me, so you can't reach it.
Is this for me? Is this Thai tea? Baby, I love you.
If you ever want to get out of the doghouse, just bring them some boba.
This guy.
Evan just literally let in this huge bug in my room. You like walked it to my room and opened my door and threw it in.
No.
It's harmless.
I can't reach it. Here, stand on this.
I don't know if I could. Oh, there it is. Oh, whoa, where is it?
Where'd he go? He's
Oh!
right there.
Oh! Ah! Ah!
He's done.
Where is he?
Where?
He's in the sheets.
Oh my god, dude. Sabrina's gonna kill me.
We got him. We got him.
Just tell her we got him.
You didn't get him.
Yeah, but she doesn't need to know that.
Oh, I don't want to wake up with it on my face.
It's not gonna do anything.
Uh-oh. You're in trouble.
We got him. He's dead.
No, fuck you.
Oh, she could hear us. Oh, she heard you. You're fucked. This man's right here. What are you doing? Who brought him? It's been a long day. Hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. If you did, be sure to give the video a fat thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I make videos every single day. As always, I will see you guys first thing in the morning. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.
And keep eating taffy.
Oh,
and I'm feeling